crystal ball is a crystal or glass ball believed by some people to aid in the performance of clairvoyance. It is sometimes known as a show stone. A body of water either in a container or on the ground, used for this purpose, is called a scrying pool. Art of scrying. The art or process of seeing is known as scrying, whereby images are claimed to be seen in crystals, or other media such as water, and are interpreted as meaningful information. The information gleaned then is used to make important decisions in one's life. By contrast, some professed seers say that they do not actually see images in the crystal, but rather that the featureless interior of the crystal facilitates them in clearing their mind of distractions so that future truths or events will become known to them. When the technique of scrying is used with crystals, or any transparent body, it is known as crystallomancy or crystal gazing. In proto-science, Dr. John Dee was a noted British mathematician, astronomer, astrologer, geographer, and consultant to Queen Elizabeth I. He also devoted much of his life to alchemy, divination, and hermetic philosophy. He was known for his use of crystal balls in his work. In stage magic, crystal balls are popular props used in mentalism acts by stage magicians. Such routines, in which the performer answers audience questions by means of various ruses, are known as CG acts. One of the most famous CG performers of the 20th century, Claude Alexander, was often billed as Alexander the Crystal Seer. Safety. A transparent sphere of any material with refractive index greater than 1 brings parallel rays of light to a rough focus. For typical values of the refractive index, this focus is usually very near the surface of the sphere, on the side diametrically opposite to where the rays entered. If the refractive index is greater than 2, the focus is inside the sphere, so the brightest accessible point is on its surface directly opposite the source of light. However, few materials have that property. For most materials, the focus is slightly outside the sphere. The closer the refractive index is to 2, the closer the focus is to the surface of the sphere, and hence the brighter the spot formed on an object touching the sphere. This effect is used in the Campbell-Stokes recorder to record the brightness of sunlight by burning the surface of a piece of cardboard placed near the sphere. The same effect can occur with a crystal ball that is brought into full sunlight. It may either burn a hand that is holding it, or even start a fire if it is resting on or very near dark-colored flammable material. Famous crystal balls in history. Philadelphia's University of Pennsylvania Museum of Archaeology and Anthropology displays the third largest crystal ball as the central object in its Chinese rotunda. Weighing 55 pounds, the sphere is made of quartz crystal from Burma and was shaped through years of constant rotation in a semi-cylindrical container filled with emery, garnet powder, and water. The ornamental treasure was made for the Empress Dowager Cixi during the Qing dynasty in the 19th century. In 1988, the crystal ball and an Egyptian statuette that depicted the god Osiris were stolen from the Penn Museum, but were recovered 3 years later with no damage done to either object. See also, crystal gazing, Christa cubed ball, gazing ball, Palanterie, seer stone. References. Further reading, Andrew Lang, Crystal Visions, Savage and Civilized, The Making of Religion, Chapter 5, Longmans, Green, and Cardegree, London, New York and Bombay, 1900, pages 83–104. A translation of Grimm's Fairy Tale No. 197 The Crystal Ball, a translation of Grimm's Saga No. 119 Crystal Ball Gazing.